Here we are at Pax East. This is my first PAX visit, so it's pretty exciting stuff. And as you'll notice, yeah, I'm using an Osmo Go, but I've got my new Exclaim t-shirt on, so that is exciting. So I'll show you what it's like here. As you can see, it is absolutely heaving here. Absolutely heaving. You've got Twitch, you've got PlayStation, you've got lots of things going on here. So we'll take a round, look around, and see what's in store. We've got the Gigabyte team. How do you do?
I think we just made it, right?
I think we have. Yeah. How are you doing? Yeah. So these are the new laptops we were discussing before, eh?
Yeah. This is the new X7, X5. Both of them features the overclockable 8850H. You know what? A lot of people just claim that they just attend the panel from Intel yesterday, but just they can see the real demo in the PAX. However, right in the PAX, we have the real Coffee Lake 6-core CPU laptop live demo right here, and also the hottest Gigabyte brand Aorus 15X, also with the 6-core refresh. So just come to PAX and see how great performance it got.
Well, I mean, it's fantastic here. I mean, it's crowded. I've never seen so many people, and everyone wearing the new Aorus headsets and the chairs. Fantastic. So this is the new 15X, and I will be getting a review sample on the 15X, so that is nice. Yeah, the trackpad seems to work quite well. It's not bad at all, but yeah, you like the thin bezels. It's very nice. And it does feel pretty light. I like that. This is Van, who's in charge of the hardware for desktop line of Aorus and Gigabyte.
Yeah, so here at PAX East we have a ton of new hardware, especially right here. This is kind of like an encapsulation of everything we have new at Aorus. You can see the giant CPU cooler we have up here. We have Aorus graphics card. This one's a GTX 1080, so really high-end stuff. But the really exciting thing is the hardware that's being plugged into. This is the brand new H370 motherboard. It just released earlier this week. MSRP on this one is $139.99. So it's a little bit more of a mainstream price segment, but even though it's a mainstream price segment, we have a ton of high-end features, such as Intel CNVI Wi-Fi. You can see this M.2 cards plugged in here. This is for Intel CNVI Wi-Fi, so super fast transfer speeds.
Nice.
We also have a couple other cool stuff. If you can kind of squeeze in through there, you see there's a thermal shield right here.
Yes.
That's actually to cool down your M.2 SSD, because we know M.2 SSDs today are super fast.
Oh, the PCI Express ones too. Yeah, I just installed one on mine on my laptop and it reduced it by 10 degrees at least.
Yeah. So they're actually really handy, especially for this price point as well. Normally you're not going to find it in a $140 board, but with this we're including one out of the box.
That's great. Fantastic. All right.
We also have other couple cool stuff. We have a USB Type-C header up here. So if your case, which in Aorus case we do have a front panel USB Type-C, if your case does support USB Type-C in the front, this motherboard supports it as well. We also have in the back over here, if you can check out the I/O, we have a USB Type-C port in the rear as well as USB 3.1.
Oh, you have a USB-C port in the back?
Yes.
That's nice, yeah. Yeah, can you ever get like Thunderbolt ports on motherboards now?
So right now, our motherboards do not have Thunderbolt 3, but in the future we might see some more with more support.
That'd be good, yeah, particularly if you just got perhaps integrated graphics and you want to connect a gaming box, for instance.
For sure.
Yeah.
So Thunderbolt 3, we do have it on our laptops. So usually laptop buyers are the one buying those external graphics cards. For desktops, people like to stick to the traditional standard graphics cards.
Yeah, that's true. But great.
Yeah, you can also check out the RGB lighting. If you have software, you can actually control all the colors through RGB Fusion software. So this syncs up with the CPU cooler, which syncs up to the graphics cards, which syncs up to the peripherals. So all of it's controlled through one software. So it's kind of like a whole RGB ecosystem now.
Yeah, perfect. That's fantastic. And do you do like micro ATX boards? And
we do have micro ATX boards as well as mini ITX boards. For the H370 platform, we actually have one mini ITX board out as well. You can find that on Newegg as well as Amazon. That's going to be the H370N Wi-Fi. So it's a mini ITX format, but you still have that Wi-Fi out of the box.
Fantastic, great. Well, thank you very much, Van. Awesome. All right, Van, so what, we've got some keyboards to look at here, eh?
Yeah, so we also have new keyboards here and display at the show. This one right here is the Aorus K7 keyboard. This is a Cherry MX red keyboard, so you can pull off the keycap. You can see underneath we are using Cherry MX switches. You can also see that's RGB keyboard, super flashy lights, and it's also capable of RGB fusion, so you can sync it up with your whole computer over here.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
So the construction of this keyboard, you have a thin aluminum plate on top to kind of keep things a little bit more structured. And in terms of the feet you have here, it's actually a rotary wheel. So unlike your traditional keyboards with like 1 or 2 stop stages, you actually have a rotary wheel here, so it gives you a little bit more customizability in terms of how you want your placement. Okay. So it's a small thing, but you know, a lot of people have been really enjoying it so far based off of the comments that we've seen online.
That's nice. And do you have USB ports on as well?
This one does not. So this one we keep it very streamlined and very simple. It's just a USB cable to connect to your computer.
Okay, and you can program different lighting patterns?
Yes, you can. So you have inbuilt controls on here, so you can do different lighting effects on here. And you can also control it through software as well. So we just give a couple different options for the user to choose from.
And how much does that retail for?
This one, off the top of my head, I'm going to take a guess here. I think it's $119, but don't quote me on that.
Well, that's reasonable though, yeah, that's good. Yeah, they're an aluminum construction.
Yeah, for sure. But this is actually the more exciting keyboard over here. This is the newer Aorus K9 keyboard. This is actually an optical keyboard.
Oh.
So you're not using standard Cherry MX switches, you're actually using FlareTech optical switches. So check out that. You can remove the keycap, but you can also remove the key switch itself, which I'm going to try to do. There we go.
Okay.
So check that out. You can remove the whole switch assembly because it's an optical switch. So You're actually shooting infrared light to come up, and it comes back down and it measures the distance traveled to register your keystroke.
Is that right? Wow.
Yes. So benefit to this is that you can actually customize your keyboard the way you want. So check this out. We've already pre-customized it. This one, the standard keys are mimicking a red actuation, but we've installed these to mimic blue actuation. So you can hear the sound difference, right? This is clicky, yes. This is non-clicky. So we include 9 additional key caps or key switches of the opposite color on the keyboard. So that way you can't just like play around and customize it to your liking.
That's nice, okay. Fantastic.
Yep. And this keyboard, it's going to MSRP for $139.99 off of Amazon and Newegg. But at PAX East, we're running a couple show discounts. Let's see. We actually got it for $115 for the K9 and $110 for the K7 over there.
Very nice. Great.
And yeah, that pretty much
wraps it. And I recognize your gaming bag there. Look, there you go. Your gaming box. There you go.
Yeah. So this is the gaming box. This is the external GPU that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
It connects to Thunderbolt 3. This one has a GTX 1080 inside of it, so it's pretty powerful stuff.
Yes.
This one's brand new, so I don't want to touch too much of it.
No, I've reviewed that. It's a really good bag.
Oh,
yeah. You got a box as well. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Great. And you can do you do headsets?
We also do gaming headsets to kind of complete our peripheral lineup.
Yeah.
This one is our older extreme gaming model, but we have a newer Aorus headset that's available online through Amazon as well as Newegg.
Okay. Well, thank you, Van. Appreciate it.
No problem.